Hello! Hope everyone's having a wonderful time today. Welcome on in. Apologies for missing out on Friday's stream. Well, for starters, I was a bit exhausted by that point. Like, I actually fell asleep at my usual time. I would have a nap before my stream. And then I woke up and it was 10 p.m. I'm like, oh my goodness, I missed my stream. And then I spent the entire weekend playing through Final Fantasy XIV. I'm only halfway through the expansion, but I am enjoying it. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I am enjoying it. I hope everyone's been having a good weekend too. Hope you've all been having a good time. I'm trying to find a brand new game to play for tomorrow night. Being that since we have finished Final Fantasy IX, I have two top contenders. I've put it up to a vote, currently going on Twitter, which is Dave the Diver and Monster Hunter Stories. Apparently Monster Hunter Stories is winning. So it is likely going to be the next game to be played on stream. I'm kind of excited. I wanted to play this when it first came out on 3DS, but I never got around to getting it. So I kind of went on to Humble Bundle and bought the deluxe edition combo for both 1 and 2. So fingers crossed, it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I have seen people play 2. Based on the images that people share, it does look more polished. But I guess that's the difference between a 3DS game and a Switch game. Yeah, other than that, not a lot's been happening. Sorry, my mind is actually blanking. I'm kind of scrolling through the 2 games, and it just... this is one thing about Monster Hunter I hate, is it says, look, you can get a ticket to edit your character once more. Why should editing your character cost real money? That feels terrible. But, oh well, is what it is. First, I hope everyone's had a good time this weekend. Let me turn on the Sippy again. Oh, that's the wrong Sippy. Nope, that's a reactive. There we go. Beside me looked a little bit empty. I had to turn it off because I had to record something for a friend. So, yeah, got a little mini dead son back. I think the music is just about done. We should just launch begin again. Give it a moment. Computer. Any second now. It's been running a bit slowly today, which is a little bit concerning. There we go. Dun, dun. I never really noticed that about stealth, where it's affected by sound generated. Oh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Hello. So once again, this is us with our creepy clown companion. Let me just... trying to get to... Oh. Yeah, how about we walk over here? Over here. Over here. Come on. I guess it's enough. So this is us. Us being the feral ghoul with the top hat. And our companion Clover, the creepy clown, who's meant to be using a chainsaw, yet isn't. And of course, Eddie. You can't really play this without having Eddie. Now, last time, I believe I was trying to get a reputation with these people to max to get a new perk. With that said, game. With that said, this quest marker trying. It's trying to track a person right there. We should instead continue the main story. I do want to quickly... There are enemies nearby. Okay, it's this one up here.
Hey! Where?
With a trusty sword, which makes quick work of it. Hello, James. How are you doing today? It is good to see you again. And congrats on getting that first. Oh boy.
Oh, I hope...
You know someone named Grady?
My machine's almost full, you know. Get me to 30?
Okay, I don't know how many more I need to give her. It would be nice to pick up the one of the perks where you can turn, I think it's 10 Nuka-Colas into 1 Quantum. That might end up being beneficial. A healthy hydrate. Alright, just give me a second. I'm gonna kill the Yao Guai first.
We'll get him.
Ah. Hydrate him. Oh, that water tastes so good. It is easy to forget how good water tastes sometimes. Oh, that's a death ball. And that was a quick and easy kill. I honestly expected more from it. But how are you doing, James? How was your weekend? Did you get up to anything fun? Alright, 1 is for the chip. 2 is to swap the ammo. My 4 is the repeater. 5 is that gun. Kill the Yao Guais because we do need it for a challenge. I don't know if it gives you a perk or not, but it could just be experience. didn't even realize the Enclave was going to be here. Let's slow down time so we can get a better advantage. Take their fingers. An unhealthy hydrate. Hydrating. Think about that. My unhealthy Hydra at the moment is a Pepsi Max. I kind of had the realization that I might be having too much, sugary cola. And that perhaps going zero sugar might help me out a little bit. Oh, I got him. I honestly didn't think I'd hit him. Super mutants?
What are you looking at?
I was kind of hoping for, I don't know, the Yao Guai again. He didn't have anything else on him.
I've got one. Where?
Alright, thankfully, the lamplight is nearby. Unfortunately, I don't actually think we ever picked up Child at Heart, so we have to pass skill checks or even quests to get past them. Well, let's pass some time first. Wait 5 in-game hours. That way we get the morning person perks and it'll just help us with skill checks. I won't even let you pull out a gun.
Hold it right there, lady. Don't
I'm
take
holding.
another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
Hey, language. Kidding me, right?
I ain't kidding. You're not supposed to be here, so you better leave.
I need to get into Vault 87. Do you know the way?
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are. We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do.
So you do know the way to get there.
Yeah, I do. But it's through Little Lamplight, and you're not getting into Little Lamplight. Guess you better find some other way, Mungo.
Can I come in?
Hell no! No Mungos allowed!
I'm a nice gal. May I please come in?
Well, okay. But you better not be lying, or else we'll shoot you. Stacy, open the gate and let this Mungo in.
Oh, that was easy then.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about it. This is the worst day of my life.
It's time to go.
You know the rules.
The rules are stupid.
You're a Mungo now. You gotta leave.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand there. Get out of here already.
You can just stand there. Do what I recall.
So, sis, crack anybody up today?
Do I ever? How about you?
Okay, I guess he's
Making
waiting
good
to ask for.
trades today?
You have to escort them to
A rock, zip,
one of the other towns. I've been past it once before, but I didn't go into the town. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Hello, Cookie! How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry, it took me a moment to see your message. I need something that is a bit more visually there. Like, just so that I can actually see the chat a bit better. Or even if I get like a custom bar thing that sits below my monitor and that has the Twitch chat on it.
look dirty. But he barely even knows what is and isn't dirty in the first place.
Okay, so you get in, but I got my eye on you. You don't make any trouble in here.
I'm actually
got it?
looking into that.
I ain't
Like,
having no shit butts making trouble.
I don't know if it'd have to be a USB powered thing or if it has to be a full monitor or what, but still. I'm planning on staying out of any trouble.
Good. Better stay that way, monk.
You give me directions?
What do I look like? Your tour guide?
Oh, man. And just yesterday,
Could easily do it.
I believe one of the rocks out back ran it
Just
with
one quick.
me. I guess we make a good team, even when we didn't mean.
Alright, Essentials building. More kids.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
McCready let me in.
If you convinced RJ that you're safe, I guess I'll go along. But if you do start trouble, you'll regret it. I'm Lucy, the doctor here. That means I handle the funerals too. So much as look at a kid the wrong way, and I'll be seeing you again.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to work.
Whoa, I've never seen a Mungo so close. Are you a raider or a slaver? 'Cause if you are, I'm supposed to go hide, 'cause I'm too young to use a gun yet.
I'm a terror monster come to eat you.
You don't look like a monster. Eclair says monsters are green and or got all kinds of arms. And you only got 2, and they're like mine. You just look like a Mungo. And Knock Knock says they don't eat people unless they're lost and have to.
I need to get to Vault 87. Do you know the way?
We don't go there. It's bad back there. Ask Mayor if you really want to know.
But he said he wouldn't help me. Sleep for an hour.
Better believe it, sis. Later. Okay.
See ya about.
Bye now.
About time.
Oh, the mayor said it's okay for you to be in here, right? Because Mungos aren't allowed in here unless the mayor says so. Because if you aren't an okay Mungo, then that means we should stop you. And that means I've got to get my gun from Lockdown. So stay here, okay?
You don't need your
That's
gun.
good because Mayor McCready says I can't have my gun in town anywhere, not since last time. But that was totally an accident anyway.
Has this
It
kid been
reminds me,
drinking coffee?
Because if I'm not gonna have a gun in town, then it must be okay for me to have one more Nuka, right? Anyway, everyone calls me Zip, you know, like a zipper. Only not really like that because I'm not made of metal, but I do go up and down, I guess.
What do you know about Vault
Yeah, I
87?
know the place. Yep, sure do. Monsters back there, big scary monsters, lots of them, tons even. Are you going there? Are you? Are you gonna shoot them dead? I bet you are. That'll be so cool, unless they eat your face. They do that, you know. Watch it.
Knock, knock, knick, knack. I mean, I'm sure I can just... Splunkers. Great chamber. Souvenir. I want the souvenirs. That's just a bathroom. Gotta pickpocket my way. Actually, you know what? They're not gonna see me. Nothing.
Whoa, are we letting Mungos in now? Didn't hear any shots, so I'm guessing you're not here to raid us. And if you're not here to raid us, you might just have brought something cool for us, see?
May let me in, not here to cause trouble.
In that case, I'm Knick Knack, and I take care of the general store around here. Which is to say, I collect a lot of stuff, and sometimes trade it for other stuff.
Do you think about? No. Let's
I
trade.
hope you...
I haven't actually started that quest about the android yet. Do you have anything good? You have a shot-mounted machine gun, recharge a rifle. It's July, it is Fan! Fan of
Come
Sunny
on back when you
Starsky.
got more
I need it. I like just saying sunny. It is July. Ugh, we're officially halfway through the year. Door to the Great Chamber. Alright, so it's through there that I gotta go. Question is, who do I have to talk to open the gate? You're low on food? Sorry to hear that. Are you able to get more food?
What the hell is RJ thinking? So who are you working with?
Man, let me in, not here to cause
Well,
problem.
if you're sticking around, you ought to know that I'm Princess, and I call the shots around here.
For some reason, everybody
Don't
still
forget
records
it,
but doesn't show
Mongo.
videos. That is odd. Ah, do you guard the gate?
So dull. Practically nothing ever tries to come through the back gate anymore, so I never get to shoot anyone. I wish I was at the front gate, but RJ specifically put me back here. Up front, at least there's a chance I can shoot some unwanted visitors.
I did have to use the
Which could have
record
included
feature of
you,
OBS for
Mongo.
the first time the other day, which was interesting. Why would you have shot at me, kid?
Could have been a lot of reasons. Maybe you sounded like a monster in all that darkness. Maybe you had a weapon drawn and looked like a raider. Maybe I just decided I didn't like your stupid Mungo face.
I'm gonna shoot you. I know about Vault 87.
That's behind the back door. The back door is my job, and I do it really well. See, what happens is, Mayor says he wants the door open. Then I help him because I'm good at it. It takes two of us to do it. But only Mayor can say it's okay. You gotta talk to him.
Alright, wait. There's the mayor.
What do you want, Mungo? You don't want to...
What monsters?
The other door hasn't worked since before I was here. Computer's busted and not even Joseph can make it work.
We're gonna find Joseph.
I'm the mayor, not a... Maybe he's back there by the door. Fuck it.
Then you get to murder pass to reach Vault 87.
You sure about that? It's scary in there. Even I don't like going in there. And I...
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, if you say so. Come on, let's get the gate open for you, Mungo.
Hello, Bespin. A kumquat. All I know is that's a type of fruit.
Wow, what luck! I'm Sticky. Forget these little kids. I'll take you to Big Town where the Mungos, where the grown-ups live.
I want to visit Little Lamplight. Like, why is this person
Why would
running
you wanna
through
visit
Little
a bunch
Lamplight
of
to find me?
snot-nosed children? Wouldn't you rather go to Big Town? Of course you would. Come on, let's go. I can show.
I'll take you to Big Town, but first I need to visit Little Lamplight.
I'm not allowed in Little Lamplight.
Then why
anymore.
did you follow me back in
Only
here?
people under 18 get to live in Little Lamplight. So when you're done with those little kids, we can go to Big Town together. I'll wait outside for you.
Let me log in, put your password to your account. I thought OBS just works by opening up, but then you gotta link it to your Twitch. But Streamlabs, you log in with your Twitch. I was wondering how Little Lamplight survived all this time. Like, it is so odd. It's meant to be kids that were on a field trip that stayed in here when the bombs dropped. And then decided once you turn 18, you gotta leave. But is it if someone in Big Town has a kid, they drop them off here? What is that situation? Like, that's kind of disturbing if I put too much thought into it. I don't like the thought. Let's forget about that. But yeah, it doesn't really make much sense how kids have survived. Kumquats are delicious. I will have to see if any of them are available. Now is this... Yeah, this is Murder Pass. By the way, Best Bean. I can show up. Which button is it? 3. Lamplight safe by location. Yeah, I mean, it is the most secure. Being, you know, within caves. This is my knife. And we've kind of got a broken build in this game. By the way, for some reason, mutants don't care about attacking me.
Game's over!
What? I'm taking that. That's mine. Could have sworn there was another one. Plus, I assume they take orphans into. Definitely not a short. Yeah, that's fair. That would make sense. But we've got a bit of a broken build. So I'm playing the Tales of Two Wasteland mod, where it's meant to make basically combat with melee weapons faster to match both Fallout 4 and 7 and 6. And then choking a little bit. I happen to get some very overpowered perks. So now the Switchblade. It is so fast. Find out who's disabling stream mode on Discord account. And we should be able to turn it back on. Basically, in settings, there's 2 different sections. One is just a single tick box for streamer mode. The second is you have to turn on share your activity.
What?
Well, that's the end of that.
I don't feel like I deserve good karma. They don't seem to care about attacking me. How do I get to you? Oh, they died on the toilet. Here, let me give you a bit more dignified resting place. Come on. Come on. Your foot stuck? There we go. In here. Come on. That's good enough. That's enough dignity. Goes back in the middle of the night? Yeah, I kind of relate. I myself struggle to stay asleep. Wait, that was just a big loop. Continue with the knife. Aha! Found you.
Found you!
Thank you for the mini nuke. So what I want to know is, yeah, the kids have survived in here, but what about the super mutants? How are they surviving in here? This is gonna... What will this let off? Come on. Oh, there were 3 grenades. Why, hello there. Since Fortnite's back on iOS, you need a phone from the UK in order to download it, it's banned in America. Because they made fun of Apple Arcade. I never heard about it making fun of Apple Arcade, but I remember it was getting banned on iOS because the way they did microtransactions in it was kind of scummy towards Apple. Oh, I didn't realize there was another...
This place sucks.
Oh, there's the door. So if you give me just a moment. So essentially what happens is you have your app here. So I'm just going to write app. In it, when the 2 forms of money you can make from it is from the direct sale of the game, or you have your microtransactions, which is going to take me a bit to... It's such a long word. Microtransactions. There we go. So these are the 2 ways that you make money. Most often than not, companies are going to go for microtransactions. There is the 3rd one, which is ads, which is what a lot of free games will have, and disable them as soon as a microtransaction happens. Until the microtransaction happens, the ad is still there. But for the most part, ads aren't a thing. like in this example. What every single company does is they say, you want to have your app on our store. We are going to take a 30% cut of every sale. If you have something for like a microtransaction of $1, so you are trying to sell it for $1, you know, Apple here is going to say, all right, that $1, we want 30 cents. Are you trying to sell something for $10? We want $3. And this is the way it works for all developers. And it's a pretty decent deal. This is when, with Fortnite though, they came along and decided that no, they wanted to do things differently. Because while everywhere else uses, you know, the App Store for all the microtransactions, Fortnite here went, no, we're going to do everything in-house through Epic. So it goes through them. What this means is if they go through the in-house one, they don't have to charge that 30% fee to Apple. Apple loses out. And therefore, Apple gains absolutely nothing for listing Fortnite. So obviously, Apple is very annoyed, saying, hey, if you're not going to put any or have anything on the App Store that's going to get us money, we are going to remove Fortnite, you know, from the App Store. You kind of got to go hand in hand with us. And that's when Epic's like, no, Fortnite should be able to go through our own thing. And it became this huge debacle. Some people hated Epic, some people hated Apple. But at the end of the day, it was Epic Games was trying to skirt around paying Apple for the use of the servers. Because when you upload something onto the App Store, yeah, initially you're gonna need to pay $100. Like, it costs you $100 to first upload something. And this is for a yearly license that you're paying for. This yearly license is so that you can have the server space. After all, space isn't cheap. And plus, not only is it the server space, it is also for all the downloads.
For real?
It is for reals. Hello, Cosbox. It's all the downloads as well, which does cost a lot of money. And when you get to a game like Fortnite, which is, let's say it's 80 gigabytes, and download a lot, you are kind of looking at it costing, now I don't know money too well, but let's just say it costs $10,000 per year for Apple to have it on the service. This initial $100 isn't going to get them that much, which is why Apple is reliant on 30% of the microtransactions. Granted, Epic makes a lot through microtransactions. So much. You want a skin on Fortnite? In Australia, you're looking at spending roughly $20. In America, that is roughly $15. When you consider the fact that if you want a single skin, I don't know what skin you'd want. Let's say you want the giant chicken from Family Guy. If you are spending 15 USD, that means Apple gets $5. That's per person, which is going to slowly build up to that $10,000 they need for keeping your game on their servers. So you can kind of see why Epic trying to skirt around this, you know, why Apple was very upset with them. And now you could also say, oh, but Epic was saying you charge too much. that 30% is too unjust. And you could say that. Perhaps it could be, the more money you make, the less royalty you have to pay, but then that seems worse for indie developers. Who knows? But overall, this is kind of a big thing on why it was a big deal what was going on. A lot of people just thought it was gritty developers going against gritty developers. But there was a lot more to it. It's also starting to rain, so I apologize. You'll hear popping sounds as I talk. There's nothing I can really do about that. If your mom's owned by Apple, that means any app you download is on mobile sometimes. Mellows mechanism. Healthy hydrate. Slow catch on my chat. Hydrated. Thank you for that. Yeah, apologies, I can't really do anything about the rain. I used to have a cover over my office that helped dampen the noise, but it got torn and came off. We were meant to be putting something over the top of this, and it was bought back in January of this year, and it still hasn't gone up. I'm a little bit annoyed about that. Yes, hello, Cosbox. Good to see you. Next week, Speedstorm will be out on mobile. Ooh, that would be fun.
This place sucks.
Anyway, continue with the story. Alright, so some bad things have happened here. A companion is already up to kill. Just came out of nowhere. Please stream mode disable anything that's copyrighted. Hopefully. That's one thing that I do dislike about a lot of games. And yeah, I think this is actually one of the stripes I have against Epic Games with Fortnite. So I kind of said to people, I give leeway to old games for this, where some of the older games out there, they would have celebrity music, and because, getting a big band in, that was a pretty big get back then. So it kind of makes sense that a lot of game studios were like, oh yeah, check out that game, we got Blink 182 to play. But then if you go to stream it these days, obviously, they never had the streamer rights. Yeah, why would they? Streaming wasn't a thing. These days, though, if a company is going to hire a big group, they do one of two things. Either A, they will pay for streaming rights of the music, meaning a streamer can play the game on stream and not have anything different, or B, they turn on streamer mode, in which copyrighted music won't be played. Personally, I hate that streamer mode. It means that streamers don't get the full experience of the game. And if they want to have the full experience of the game, that means that we can't have the VODs uploaded, or we're just not able to have, proper audio. It kind of sucks. Especially when you consider the fact that streamers do actually advertise games quite a bit. Like, we are a inadvertent advertisement.
Now fly and hide from this!
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but with Cookie, or Cookie Lena, who's in being chat, I'm pretty sure they were saying that they wanted to play this. It's basically the mod when I started playing it. Which, you know, makes sense. A streamer that you follow starts to play something, you go, you know, I would love to play that game. That looks like a very fun game. I should revisit it. Whether or not you already own the game is a bit irrelevant. We just helped advertise the game to you again.
Open fire!
But yeah, to say streamers don't gain access to the full experience of the game, which, yeah, is music. I know some people say music doesn't really mean a great deal of it, but whenever I play Fallout, I'd usually turn on the radio, because I love the Fallout style music. When Fallout 5 comes out, if you can't have the radio on at all, if you're a streamer, then that just kind of kills part of the game. It just means that, you know, we can't advertise the full game. We're not allowed to experience the full game. It's just an annoyance, really. I feel like if it was quite literally any other feature, people would be up in arms.
Found you!
I imagine if you were watching a streamer and it's like,
Can I have a better go?
oh, why aren't you doing side quests? Like, oh, streamers aren't allowed to do the side quests in the game. Hey, pretty big deal. Why aren't you using melee weapons? We're not allowed to use melee weapons. Yeah, no big deal.
Game's over! There you are!
My character's gonna need a heal soon. If you join Discord call with stream mode, okay, did anyone see how I fell to the ground? Like, I was about to turn on TCL so that I could go back up, and I was just dead. That means I gotta go through this entire vault again.
Where?
What was that?
Join Discord with stream mode. When you watch someone that's owned by a developer gets muted because the I'm not confused by that statement. Rec Room is on PC, but only for Microsoft PCs. Eee.
I smell your fear! Hear me?
Let's go back to my items. I was not meant to use that, I thought I was pressing down 1 already. I did not want it to do much damage when in slow motion. I'll take all this stuff. Kind of just run around instead of walking because I need to do catch up now. Slow motion again. I just like slow motion, just seeing them very slowly collapse. If I clever, these are my kills. Alright, wait for this to stop. Double quick save. Oh, hello there.
Talk!
It was somewhere around here, wasn't it? I was like... I honestly... have no clue where it was where I fell to the ground. Alright, I can just put it down to a Bethesda glitch. Any way for me to, I don't know, heal? OBS Echoes a streamer? It kind of depends on how you've set it up. Failed. Ah. That's just sad. I probably didn't need to use the time slow mode there, but at the same time, my health. Wait for it to run out, and then I can heal. Right. We'll have some steamed Milo, a Brahma steak, some blood sausage, pork and beans, have some thin red paste, we'll have a couple of them, and Nuka-Cola. We'll drink some vodka as well, and then we'll use a couple expired stim packs just to help us out. The stream got muted. Oh, the stream got muted.
Can I have a better gun?
Hello, Salime. So, Ozma, how's it going? Oh, I did kill Ozma. I'm happy about that. I'm going well. How are you?
You! Over there! Please, come speak to me. I'm in the room to your left. Oh, use the intercom next to the window. It can't be. Either you are quite real. I am going quite mad. Could
Just
you
drills and carbonara bacon. Oh,
human?
I like chicken carbonara. It's one of my favorite foods. I am human. What are you?
Me? You care who I am? Forgive me.
Unfortunately, my phone died on last stream in June last week. Aww, that's definitely no good. I'm sorry to hear that, Sonny.
Being struck about by the others. My name's Fox. I've lived in this cage all my life.
Used to the chicken, but it's more expensive than a pack of bacon. What my family do is we buy the pre-cooked chicken. Like those barbecued chickens from Coles or Woolworths. And we'll just shred those up for it. Amazing how well you can speak.
Yes. I suppose it is.
Yeah, we just cooked the pasta. Then when the pasta's cooked, throw in the already done like barbecued chicken with mixed veggies and the carbonara sauces.
Stored on the vault's main frame. Ironic, isn't it? Yeah. Surrounded by the world's history, and yet my world consists of this.
Get some that pack and save. They have the cold ones going cheap. We'll do it next time. It is always fun. Why have you been imprisoned?
Because I'm a curiosity, an anomaly. They don't know why I'm different than they are, and I think it fascinates them. All the locked rooms in the medical wing contain failed experiments that they created.
You've been here for so long, I imagine you can help me.
Perhaps. I assume you're here to find the Gek.
What do you know of it?
I know what it is. I know where it is. And best of all, I know how you can get your hands on it.
Tell me everything you know about it.
Not so fast. Quid pro quo, my friend. If I'm to do this service for you, I expect to get something in return. Release me from this makeshift prison, and I will personally take you to the Gek and retrieve it for you.
Why would I have difficulty?
The chamber in which the Gek resides is absolutely flooded with radiation. Myself, on the other hand,
I talk so slow.
A useful trait for my fellow meta-humans. Let me out of here.
How do I get you out?
The end of the hallway to your right is a main. Inside, you'll find the fire control cons.
Trip the alarm.
Warning.
All the enemies will come out. Dead people. Centaur. Centaur. Regular person. I love the slow motion so much. Fire alarm. Ooh. Why did Sid get killed? Did he just run into the line of fire? Sid? Last Strike expired yes after someone reported you 2 weeks ago. He started playing Fortnite. Oh. Has to be a way to stream on PC without OBS. Unfortunately, it's always going to be a form of OBS, whether it's
Can I have a better
basic OBS, there's Streamlabs, I think there's a Twitch Studio one. But you always need one of them.
Finally! Freedom! True freedom! You have no idea how long I've pictured this moment in my mind. Now, for my part of the bargain, follow me.
Or bottle caps. Alright, well there we go, we got another challenge done. That was the entire point of me using this gun instead of... well, any other weapon. Is he coming? Very slowly. Go faster! Regular door? Oh, I need the key. Alright. This one.
No more games! Stupid noises! Now try and hide from...
Grab all that stuff again.
I love a good fight!
I'm just hoping the mysterious stranger would appear. Okay, and that's where the radiation begins. Alright, now where is the guy? Where? Why is he not being here quicker? How far back? Do I literally have to just
What did you
slowly
need?
walk with you? So how's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekends been? Sunny, Styline. Just to name a couple of names. Been a good week and I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Styline, since you like Final Fantasy, did you get Dawn Trail? I ended up getting it myself, and while I do know people have finished it already, I'm only halfway through it. Watched the 4th Evangelion movie and was amazed by how amazing it is. Ooh. Not yet, still an ARR, the first expansion. Got so much to catch up on.
Okay, you stay here. I'll get the case and bring it right back. Keep your eyes open.
I wonder if it's actually possible to go in there and grab it yourself. I feel like it is, but... It's gonna be a slow burner as you get through the story. Like with Dawn Trail, not giving story spoilers, but as I'm halfway through, and the amount of non-dungeon enemies I have killed can still be counted on one hand. It is a very cutscene focused expansion so far.
As promised. Yeah, here's the Gek. I hope it's worth it. I'm afraid this is where you and I part company. Maybe we'll meet again somewhere in the... Yes? What is it?
Can't come with me?
Sorry. All I would do is cause you undue attention and...
I believe we do get him as a companion later. You'll see in a year when you get to it. I mean, if you do catch up in the story... Oh. Oh no, it's the Enclave.
Objective is secured, sir.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Sir, I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
Okay, with Final Fantasy, there is a lot of content I would like to do. I was actually... I was shared a link with by a friend. Give me... like, half a minute. So this is a link that my friend sent me. They're doing a collaboration thing with Twitch. So basically from Tuesday the 2nd, 6 p.m. So basically, like when I stream tomorrow, I can start streaming Final Fantasy 14. What happens is when you watch someone for an hour, you get an EXP boost meal set, which is basically, hey, here is a bunch of items. It's going to give you 3% extra experience. After 3 hours, you get 10 Aetheryte tickets. Not really worth it. Aetheryte tickets are very easy to get. But the big thing is after 6 hours, you can get the Chocopakur whistle, which is this little thing. Now, I think this is different from the old Chocopakur mount. It used to be a US exclusive event in which you had to go and buy, I think it was chocolate. And if you bought enough of these chocolates, you would get the code to get this as a mount. But the only difference is this one has a bow. The old one didn't have a bow. And while it was a US exclusive event, the reward was redeemable worldwide. So I had a friend who sent me this link about this participation thing, basically saying, back when the original Chocopakur mount came out, saying to me that they bought enough chocolate. They asked their friend to buy a bunch of chocolate so they get the mount, and they said they bought it for them and their partner, but their partner was gifted the mount, like someone gave it to them, and they went, oh, it did cost me quite a bit. If you want to pay me for it, yeah, that'd be fair. And I turned around like, oh, well, here's a DLC for Planet Zoo. I know it was one of the ones they wanted. The Planet Zoo DLC was cheaper for me than the chocolate, and they were happy as that, like, for that to be a trade. So that's how I got the original one. Basically, to participate, you just have to watch a streamer who is playing Final Fantasy 14 sometime throughout the month of July, and after 6 hours, you'll get this mount. I am tempted for next weekend to try and stream some Final Fantasy 14 and do side content. Just so that way I can get the mount by watching myself and allow other people to get the mount as well. Keep your secrets? What is the secrets? I missed what was said, Cosbox. Did see that one if you can watch your answer? I absolutely can. So, on... Let me just do a quick clickety-clack, make sure... I don't think I have anything that really shows off who I am on screen. Let me turn off browser quickly. So I'm going to change browser over to Paint again. So I just took a screenshot of paint, of my wonderful paint. You're like, okay, so this is what you normally see. If I zoom out, this is actually my monitor setup. I have 3 monitors. I got the one at the top, which has my Discord, everyone I chat to, all the different groups that I'm in. As you can tell, I'm very lazy about checking the notifications. They're mostly at everyone I've gone live. I've since stopped that on my own. I now notify people who want notification, that's it. Now I got my activity feed. So basically, because I have Twitch on the bottom right, monitoring my stream just to make sure I can see when it's crashed and when there's ads and all the other stuff. If there's drops enabled, I get the drops because I'm technically my own viewer. You got 3 plus a laptop. I kind of wish I could have my laptop set up because I would like it for my laptop to just be monitoring social media. Or even being a mod for the channel, so that way when it's a game like Fallout, I wouldn't have to Alt-Tab to do something. Need the laptop for overlay. Ooh, that's fair. I do want a second PC just to be my streamer PC and one for games. I think the way I would do it is my top monitor, which is currently for social media. That would be my streamer one. So it'd be like, all right, here's all the stuff for when everything goes live. You know, all my overlays, my VTuber, everything runs through that. I reckon that would be the best way to do it. And then the bottom 2 would be my standard, I'm going to do everything else, like my work, my stream stuff, my watching videos.
So, you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now.
Good, my father, you jerk.
Technically, your father killed himself. His loyalties lay with the wrong people, and he paid the price. You, on the other hand, have an opportunity to learn from his mistakes.
I don't know what the code is.
You lie.
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President, I have no time for other matters. I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Ah, alone at last.
Hello, Eyeball.
I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts.
Ronald McDonald?
I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you.
This place is giving me very chunky frames on my VTuber.
I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't tarry.
Chunky frames. Like, and this is why I think another streaming PC would be good, to get rid of the chunky frames. What is the point of taking all my stuff if I can just pick it up immediately? Alright, level 37, what do I want? I guess just barter for now. I believe it was level 10 or 14. I can get Pack Rat. I just weight of 2 or less, weigh half as much. Alright, it's level 18, Voracious Reader. Damaged books you pick up become blank magazines. We can use to copy your existing skill magazines at a workbench. Or convert blank magazines back to books.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
What character from Skyrim is that? I recognize it. I believe it could be one of the blacksmiths? Again, apologies for chunky frames. This area is really, really bad for me. Calm down. I was sent here by your superiors.
On whose authority? I have no records of that. You're supposed to be in a holding cell.
President wants to speak to me in his office.
What? No one sees the president except Colonel Autumn. Stand right there while I check this out. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Williams. I have an unauthorized individual here who's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report to your superior for reassignment, Lieutenant, at once.
Yes, sir. I guess you'd better be on your way. Sorry for the interruption.
Why are there enemies above me?
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, that's why.
Quite well, dear citizen. Keep following this order.
They would have stayed angry until that notification. Now I need to look around. I don't know where. I just know somewhere is where the bubblehead is. Cool. Ramen heads. More ghouls. Another Brahmin head.
Kozbox says Nix is the kind of guy we all imagine ourselves to be sometimes, not apparently cut out for the task at hand but having it thrust upon us anyway. It's something that has to be done and we're the one to do it. Only in Nix's case the fate of the whole world rests in his hands. My dear Nix, streamers really are amazing creatures. You can learn all that there is to know about their ways in a month, and yet, after 100 years, they can still surprise you.
That was a very aggressive yet. Like, that was also, seemed like it was becoming such a nice message. And like, and yet. What's the TTS? I'm not cut out for the task, though? What do you mean by that? Should I be offended? I don't think I should be. But I picked up a fission battery by accident. No? Well, let's just drink some blood. Also, I got another healthy hydrate. Hydrated. There we go.
Hey,
Thank you for the hydrate. But how are you doing, Cosbox? But likely isn't the cells. This is where I started.
Hello. Cancel alert.
It would be fun to just kill them all. Cafeteria. It's so weird that they allow you to just walk underneath. But I do like with the world building how much dropped utensils there are down here. The tech lab.
hey. If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
Man, these people are so mean. I'm just trying to figure out if I should help them out or not. Which, by the way, is a thing you can do in this. I have no clue where I'm going.
Hello.
I am so lost. Wait, Bubblehead! Using energy weapons, you now ignore an additional 5 DT. That's all the Bubbleheads collected. Now I can visit the president without any issue. How do we get up to the president?
You not supposed to be in here. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
They captured me. Brought me here from Project Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology...
You're almost
they have
unfollowed.
here,
Oh,
it's so far
Sonny,
advanced
why?
from anything I've worked with.
You've been helping them?
Of course. You've seen the kind of technology these people have. They want to help people. They want to change the wasteland. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to work in an environment like this.
Why would you abandon everything you worked for with Dr.
Look,
Lee?
it's not personal. Really, it's not. But Dr. Lee, she's scraping by. She's scavenging for parts in the wastes. The Enclave has everything it needs. They're light years ahead of anything Dr. Lee could accomplish. Working here is my best chance to help make the world a better place.
You betrayed Dr. Lee and my father.
I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going to do? Kill me over it? You should go. It sounds like you're in enough trouble as it is. And honestly, I don't want anyone to see me talking to you.
I still only have one.
No!
Pretend nothing happened. So basically, in New Vegas, there exists a way to kill people without getting anyone after you. And that's to drop dynamite at their feet, enough dynamite that it would kill them. And then you have to blow up said dynamite by shooting it. And then people just do not care that you killed them. Hey.
If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
For all they know, she just died of natural causes. Oh, it is through here in the control room.
Security lockdown in effect. Hostile target acquired. Override activated. New protocol acquired. Updating target list. The president will see you now. Please proceed.
Oh, he just killed his own people. Maybe this isn't a good guy. What if you start streaming from social media or record from it, then use OBS? If you use OBS to stream onto Twitch or YouTube, but the stream is a pre-recorded video, you actually have to announce in it that it's a pre-recorded video. According to TOS. Playing Drown the Knicks and Hydrate Redeems. Are you winning? Are you winning, James? This is where you getting stuff on Steam. Someone said, oh, what are you gonna get? I already got Dave the Diver and Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2.
Ah, face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. President.
You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
Can you explain what you mean?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Go ahead. I'm
The
intrigued.
good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land.
You're redeemed. I don't think I read. Oh, you did. I
Stem the tide
didn't see that.
nor
Sorry.
burn the cult you've come into
Hi,
contact
Dren.
with, this brotherhood of steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
I do apologize about all the chunky frames. It's just Fallout, does it? Father's work? How is that relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
Tell me how to do it. I'll get it to work.
In front of you is a vial of modified FEV virus. Based on schematics of the purifier controls, it can be inserted directly into the console. Then enter the code necessary to start the purifier. The automated systems will take care of the rest. That's all you need to do. It's very simple.
I'll give it some thought.
I understand. It's an unusual request. One I wouldn't make if it weren't of the utmost importance. Please understand that I cannot allow you to leave until you've taken the vial.
Ready what's best. Activate your self-destruct. Acting a computer device created by a man being charged with future humanity, nothing but a paradox. I don't want to activate self-destruct, but let's hear the paradox.
Really? Do go on.
You're not programmed for self-awareness. You said so yourself.
This is quite true. The process was certainly unintended, but shouldn't we all be thankful that I'm here now?
But how do you know what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
And how do you know you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular logic. You know because you know. Makes no sense.
Processing. Internal logic error detected.
You're delusional. Then the world would be better off without you.
Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
I think it's time that you put an end to this once and for all.
Analyzing command. New course of action dictated.
No, I didn't want to self-destruct the area.
Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to secure
I
hazardous
feel like no matter
FEV
what, the
material
area
to prevent
has to
explosive
self-destruct.
decompression. Civilian also advised to evacuate complex immediately.
I'll take this. Oh, I wanted to be the one to kill him. Wait, am I not allowed to go back? Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't meant to go on this side at all. Oh, I'm stuck. What? I don't know how I ended up here. If I kill him, I get fingers. That's the only reason I'm even wanting to kill myself. Very slowly. Take everything I can. And it's sub for months? I mean, I don't expect anyone to ever sub to me. In all truth, like, it's just... Or they can run. Slow motion explosions. Yeah. I kind of wish it was possible to leave here without destroying this place.
My friend! I see I found you at last!
Mid-explosion.
I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Looks like you got a new toy.
Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools.
What are you doing here?
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor.
I could always use a hand. Would you like to follow me?
My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
Man, no matter what, this place gets destroyed. And I really wish it didn't have to be that way. Like, I think it was like the second or third DLC for the game. is a post-story thing about killing off the rest of the Enclave. But that mission there of you know, picking up the modified FEV virus, I kind of wish you got to properly side with the Enclave and, you know, stick with them. I think that would have been so much cooler. The Mirelurk King down here. And he nearly killed me. There are enemies nearby still, so I can't fast travel. At the edge of the map. Alright, so it's because of the Mirelurk. There are a few Mirelurks. I was hoping to get this done without having to heal, but it looks like I'm gonna need to heal. Slow motion verse goes yellow. Gunny. That the arrow becomes a swear word? It does a little. Which is kind of odd. Still being cautious. Alright, now can I fast travel? Yes.
Fire! Where? That takes care of that.
Looking for that special
I'm here to buy.
It's my pleasure to offer
This lucky
death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
He has some interesting things, but nothing that I really want. Also, didn't I pick up a... You can take that gun. I don't need it anymore.
Thanks.
Alright, where's Eddie? Eddie! Follow me, buddy. And I'm gonna go back to the Citadel. Trying to think, which companion do I want? Like, I do like having this guy with me.
have you got on your mind?
Time for us to part ways. There is one of the power armor wearers here. I think their perk is if you're wearing power armor, you gain more carry weight. Oh, there's a meeting.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the
I
goes
can't
in now,
move.
we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Sort of. I found the Gek.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
Not quite that simple. No, the Enclave took it. They're installing it now.
And we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
The Enclave doesn't have the activation code.
Well, that gives us a little more time. But how long do we have before they figure it out? This makes this situation far more dire.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
It's getting Liberty Prime.
Can you make it work?
Honestly?
I like how when I turn back, the feet just plant back on the ground.
If we can't,
Ready?
it won't
Ready?
matter in
Watch.
the long run anyway.
Watch the people.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
Like the power armor.
Sure thing.
Sounds like a silence from
Hopefully it'll give you a
Half-Life.
bit of extra edge. Okay.
It's interesting just to see what similarities there are, like similar voice actors, basically. Of course I can do it.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
I think I need a minute or two.
Hurry it up. Every minute you take is one more that we can't afford to spend. Are you ready now? We can't...
Now, I want to have you as a team member. Over encumbered now. Shh. Alright, well, we need to pick up a new ally then. It was going to be her. I did not go to the right door. Slowly walking, feet drag on the ground.
Tail.
Alright, so I need to lose 20 pounds of weight. There we go. So I was going to grab her for the finale, but apparently not.
What are you hanging around here for?
Alright, it's now nighttime, so I have even less carry weight. Wait, did I even go to the right spot? I did. Can I make updates without restarting? That's an odd thing that some... Like, if it can do that, that's really weird.
Everything looks just fine to me.
Have you suddenly gone blind?
Oh, you came back.
There we go, we've got Clover.
I guess when you put it that way, yeah, there are a few things to stay.
Alright, now we can drop off the armor to 10 Penny Tower. As well as anything else we may not need.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Alright, so we don't need the Bozo anymore. Don't know why we have this sort of shotgun. It's weird that we had that. Don't need this power armor that they gave us. We do have a lot of stuff here that we really don't need. We should probably consider selling it. But all our bobbleheads. I do wish we had some dynamite though. Some dynamite right now would be very nice. Back to the Citadel. A bed would also be very nice right around now. So we could sleep till 6 AM, get our strength booster, and then get our EXP booster. That means an update to play new Fortnite, a new version of Fall Guys. Hopefully it's not a big update. I don't know how to sleep in these beds. Have I not proven myself to the Brotherhood?
The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to analyze our power armor.
Scribe?
Knowledge is the
I found Brotherhood holotag.
If good. I should. We have access to a great. I will be able to offer you.
I found them holotags. Take them all. That's what I want to do. Can't sleep in any of these beds. I can't sleep in this one. There we go. We get our EXP booster. Alright, we ready for the final battle? I've got my knife ready. Actually, you know what, Clover?
Gladly.
Use melee. I'm gonna need your chainsaw for this.
Are you ready now? We can't afford...
I'm all ready.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no... And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight to the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Liberty Prime is online. All systems nominal. Weapons.
It's Liberty Prime! Hello, the Explorer! Thank you for following me early. I do appreciate it. Another healthy hydrate from James. Hi, Drayden. Also, apologies, I'm chunky frames. This game does it when I'm indoors. Thought Prime was in 4? So, Prime is in 4. Oh, wait, I can move now. Liberty Prime appeared here first, and then returns in 4. But he got a couple... Oh, he was basically in this story, and there's a DLC where it's training things. I think he appeared in that. Game crashed. Oh, please tell me I don't have to go through that cutscene again. Oh, please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. Why? Also, good to have you here, Explorer. Thank you for the follow earlier. I'm gonna show off a little thing that you can do on my channel. For 250 channel points, you can swap my helmet. Arr. Yo ho ho. And at the same time, you can change my colors. And it even affects different helmets. Luna color. Going to be like, I need to fix that. I have it where it's, oh man, I gotta go through that entire thing again. I have it where it goes by the number, but I gotta alter it so it goes by the word as well.
Are you ready now? We can't Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the
I'm also a
facility
ghoul,
with those
as you can
energy
see.
fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields.
A Mr. Lincoln gas mask ghoul.
And get it to where it needs to go. Once the
And that's my
fields are down,
companion Clover,
straight for the
the
facility.
creepy clown.
We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When
The
we're done
Doctor
with
from
this,
Killing Floor
everyone can
2.
have a nice cold glass
I
of
really gotta
water.
play Killing Floor.
Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out.
Liberty 5 is online. All systems nominal. Weapons
Alright. When can I gain movement? Movement, please. The particles are killing my frames. See? Nice frames. Chunky frames. Nice frames. Oh, there we go.
Gladly.
Use melee. Quickly, quick save.
It's good to see you again. I hope in the meantime it seems
Alright, I can't tell her that her assistant was actually evil.
Alright, thanks for the information.
I gotta go back to work. Break's almost over. Oh, thank you for coming on by. I really do appreciate it. It was nice meeting you. Hope you have a good day at work. Here's a little harness. I only PS4 play the new version of Fall Guys and whatnot. Yeah. Can't play the old versions. Oh my goodness.
Warning. Forcible impact alert. Scanning for Chinese artillery.
If I run... Step, 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 step. I can't see what's happening. I want to do this with my little knife. It's a dingy little knife, but it's my knife. Aww, I need to get the final hit in. This is where I really just want to loot every corpse I find and take all the power armor to sell.
Probability of mission hindrance. 0%. Freedom is the sovereign right
Ugh.
of every American. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
We heal. Slow motion run. Oh, it got me midair. Ah, slow motion explosion. I'm blinded. Liberty Prime, I wanted to do it. If I don't do it, I don't get the fingers. Look at him walk in slow motion. So cool. Oh, I'm nearly dead. Okay, maybe me running ahead isn't a good idea. So I think maybe just that gun is better overall. He was already dead. Alright, my arm is broken. Here's a doctor's bag. Liberty Prime. Liberty Prime. You need to move, Liberty Prime. We become soft locked if you don't move, Liberty Prime. There we go. Nope. I got paralyzed. Couldn't do anything. Ugh. Those lair rifles are quite bad. Also would have been good if Liberty Prime didn't get stuck. Oh, I gotta go from the start. Right, I should start quick saving. Actually, you know what? No, I don't have my shoulder mounted gun anymore. Alright, looks like it's assuming that gun. No, Liberty Prime's still just frozen. There we go.
Warning. Forcible impact alert. Scanning for Chinese artillery.
I'm actually surprised I got a headshot in on one of them at 25% accuracy.
Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier.
I have no clue where the body went, so I can't pick up the finger. I think Clover got on the other side though. Well, even if I don't get a lot of the fingers, it's cool just to be here.
Is the very definition of failure.
Yeah, I'm glad I can just assist Liberty Prime. Both my legs are crippled. And an arm. Alright, let's heal up quickly.
Is a lie.
There we go. He's going ahead.
Move it, Prime. Double time.
This would quite literally be hell without power armor. Headshot. That was a bit sneaky. But a headshot's still a headshot. He's just going right up ahead. So much death and destruction on his path. Hacking and download a PS4 emulator on PC. I'm not too sure. I don't know if there is a PS4 emulator yet. You watched me for exactly 23 hours. Whew. Nearly an entire day.
Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Liberty Prime, you okay? Reach Project Purity control room. Infect Project Purity water supply or not. So I have a choice if I want to put in the virus or not. Right, it isn't saved to the quick slot yet. So I'll have one, and then at the same time I'm gonna go eat a bunch of food. Main opener. Then devastate my way over. And just grind them all up. Some don't have the fingers because others managed to get to them first, but that's fine. Alright, something exploded. I really love that slow motion effect. Really makes quick work of a big group of enemies. Did you see the old Transformers games getting realistic? Really? That's cool. Don't know why Remote Play still gives the money payment, which usually doesn't happen. Usually it's free. Well, why then?
Okay, it's just you and me now. Take it slow, keep your eyes peeled, and let's head to the control room.
You got me with a headshot. I was distracted. But I need to get those fingers. What? Take some Med-X, some Psycho. Quickly run around and grind them all up. I think that was all of them. Meanwhile, Lion's just sitting there going, boy, am I glad I'm not having to fight you.
All right.
You again.
Yeah, me again.
Can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Give it up, Autumn. You've lost.
I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
Grimrock is gone. It is just a pile of burnt circuits. Got nothing left to fight for. Why are you doing this? Why would you give your allegiance to a malfunctioning machine? Don't see you've been used, just a pawn. I'm going to speech 80.
I am sworn to protect the presidency. The chain of command must be upheld. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Hey, Eden's not the president. He was never elected. Or Eden's betrayed you. He says, well, he trusts me more than he trusts you. Yeah, I'm going to do that one.
True. That plan was abandoned months ago. He would never go behind my back.
You know he has. He sent me to do a job that you wouldn't.
You could have stolen the vial. It means nothing. It proves nothing.
No, I'm telling the truth. Eden, the Enclave, both have betrayed you.
I am in charge here. I am the Enclave.
If you're in charge, then you can stop the plans for malfunctioning AI.
Stop? Now? Are you out of your mind? There's nothing else to be done. We will push forward and we will prevail.
Walk away and leave while you still can. It's not too late.
And you? You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it doesn't matter much now. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
I'd never shoot a man in the back. I would have a grind him up.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
Alright. Take all this stuff.
It's Dr. Lee. Something's wrong with the purifier. Please, someone answer.
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
So, I believe no matter what, in the base game, you had to be the one to do it. Actually, I think you could tell her to go in, but it's like there was never a post-game. The game would end here. And like the ending would say like if you were a coward or not, depending on who. If you did tell her to do it. You could have had Fawkes with you the entire time. And they added in a thing with one of the DLC where you could ask him to go in and he says, no, this is your defining moment. And I believe you can also send a couple different followers in. But I'll do it.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Don't allow for the input of additional filtration chemicals. Do you wish to add anything? So this is the part that I'm curious about. I can insert the modified FEV virus, and I believe it makes the water more toxic, where it hurts you to drink it. And that would be 100% evil. It's your defining final karma choice. Now, we could be under the impression that the modified virus does get rid of mutations, that they are trying to do something good here. What does everyone else in chat think? Should we do it? Should we not do it? There's also healthy hydrate. Alright. Hydrate him. But download the new Fortnite app on PC, I can't delete the old version. That's odd. Could delete it, but sadly the new version is unsupportable. Ah, that is sad. How many times can Nix say his name? Nix, 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 basically a lot. Alright, do I want to be evil or not? You know what? We blew up Megaton. We caused Tenpenny Tower to be destroyed. Good Springs was taken over by the Powder Gang. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put in the virus. Hi there. Just watching like, what did you just put in there? What did you just do?
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
Yeah, I know that, but I can't remember the password. Or 216.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Sadly, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer agreed. Humanity would be preserved, but only in its purest form. The waters of life flowed at last, But the virus contained within soon eradicated all those deemed unworthy of salvation. The capital wasteland, despite its progress, became a graveyard.
So it actually kills everyone.
So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
I didn't think it'd kill the regular people as well.
The Enclave is retreating.
2 weeks later.
You mean Commodus? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
Miss Sarah, is she okay?
Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough.
What happened? How did I get here?
Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then.
Did we win? Did we beat the Enclave?
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces.
What about the Purifier? Did it work?
Yes, it did. We've been distributing the water as best we can. There have been reports of some problems, but we're dealing with them. Without your assistance, this never would have been possible. We all owe both you and your father a great deal of thanks.
How long was I out?
Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you.
So what happens now?
Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
Is there any way I can help?
Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this.
Alliance, we should talk about the super mutants.
Oh? Have you learned something?
They're coming from Vault 87. It's their breeding ground.
Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done.
Getting karma for that. I have to go now. Alright, With 7 points by barter and guns. Wait, what? There was one where I had like a picture of a big backpack. There is that one. Allows you to fast travel when over encumbered. That's not quite the one I want just yet. I want this one, Pack Rat. Items that weigh 2 or less weigh half as much.
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
So that just means, yeah, chems and whatnot do weigh half as much. Going from 200 weight down to 133. What does he understand? Nothing. They don't even know that I'm the one that doomed the wasteland. There he is.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting?
I learned a little bit. Was hoping you could tell me more.
Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks.
Can you speak up? You gone quiet.
As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions?
I was not paying attention to any of that.
If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
Hail.
So I need to... Huh. I just realized I don't have my companions. And they have popped up that I don't have the perks anymore. I do technically still have those perks from the companions. So if I don't pick up the companions and pick up someone else, there is a chance I'll have bonus perks. Alright, so first off, Vault 101. We'll pick up dog meat. Oh, wait. It says I still have Eddie with me. Very dark and green, I apologize.
Junk is my business.
I thought Moira Brown went to the underworld.
Huh. Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
Wish I knew where my companions are. Well, let's continue the DLC then.
Enemy contact. One more for the Brotherhood.
Hello there.
You're awake. All right. Paladin Tristan is just inside.
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through.
Good to see you too. Here to help.
Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can.
I'm ready to go.
All right. You stay back with me and keep safe. Once we've reached the facility, we'll talk about who does what. Until then, we do this by the numbers. Same strategy has worked just fine for the last 2 weeks. Let's get moving. Things should be underway by now.
Blinded by the sun. I'm sorry.
It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out.
Interesting helmet.
The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down.
You go faster.
Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility. We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations nailed down.
I do like that I can gently push him. He's back. Yep.
Enemy down.
Okay, don't get too close. So it really is just sit back and watch.
Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning defenses. Structural detected. Exploit.
Wait. Wait. Kill them all. That vertibird is just hovering.
Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission pending.
He's saying something.
Personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately. Catastrophic system failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency initiative 2682209.
No.
I die so that democracy may live.
Those
Find out
monsters.
what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now!
Hey, I'm
Be
going.
careful in there. Who knows?
Do. Grab what I can from whatever bits and bobs I find. Again, the thing is just so that I can try to get another perk. Came up his legs and he lost one of his arms. Head came off.
Freedom is the starting right of every American.
Aw, poor Liberty Prime. So that is why in Fallout 4 he had to be put back together again. Basically, they destroy him. The game crashed for a moment there. Don't know why they're still shooting. I already killed him. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like, how creepy would it be to have this person wearing a ghoul mask and a top hat and a gas mask turn up and like, hey, so I was meant to have been dead, but I somehow survived being exposed to all that radiation. I'm just gonna join you in killing off the Enclave, but hey, while I do it, I'm gonna be stealing some of their fingers.
Enemy located. Target locked. Attack.
Quickly heal. I still had some as well. Just sitting here smoking cigars through their power armor. Just waiting for us. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shame on them. Or downstairs.
Victory.
I just love that slow motion effect way too much. I know I'm gonna run out of it soon. I am not gonna run out because I can sleep for 24 hours and gain more. Do have to reattach it to quick slot. Yeah, these people are just sitting there going, I'm pretty sure we heard gunfire outside, but no one has come through. How weird. Well, let's just sit here and wait. And then when I do come up, all they see is just a quick blur. Just run past. It'd be funny if I was using the katana. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great, be more careful.
Update standing orders. Request new telemetry data. Download the data. We're back in the Capital Wasteland. It was odd that it says, I need to travel all the way up to this unknown location, to come back to this unknown location, to come back the Rockland car tunnel and make my way over. Do a quick stretch. Well, if I look back in the map, it tells me where Clover is. Which is apparently just up here. We got the Raiders back, who are gonna, you know, get slow-mo killed. Finger. Now the finger. I don't know how much reputation it gives me for that group. I only hope it's something. Up here. Okay, it's just mole rats. Brotherhood of Steel pallet. I just want my companions back. I don't know where they went. Right, and because we infected the water, it looks a little different. It's meant to look clean, but it does have the virus. Still irradiated. Now, if you didn't actually infect the water, it wouldn't be irradiated, I believe. I can't remember if it's meant to be that water or specific ones, but you're meant to now be able to find bottles of, it's aqua something. And it's meant to be the purified water. Now, Tales of Two Wasteland added in a new perk where if you purify the water, it would give you a permanent plus 20 HP for 24 hours. However, if you didn't, and you did what I did and you make it infected, it gives you a negative 20 max HP for 24 hours. So it really does punish you to do it the evil way.
I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it. For what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone...
Sorry about the robot. There wasn't anything anyone could have done.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't change the fact that it sets us back years. Years! And it removes the one significant military advantage we had over the Enclave.
That's some encrypted data at the relay station.
Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it.
Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be good to salvage something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to me. I believe Elder Lyons will want to speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll excuse me.
I trust you've spoken with Rothschild.
That was very easy to find him.
Headway with the data you've recovered. With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk losing our momentum and jeopardizing the entire campaign. I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead with this operation was an error in judgment.
It's too late to turn back now.
You're right, which is precisely my concern. We have pushed the Enclave, and now it seems they're pushing back, much harder than we expected. If we cannot identify and neutralize this new threat, we have little hope for success. It's already cost us our greatest weapon.
Everyone here believes in you and the Brotherhood. We can do this.
I sincerely hope you are right. If we are to succeed now, it will once again be largely thanks to you. Paladin Tristan has requested you for a special assignment. Please report to him at once. We've little time to waste before the Enclave seizes this opportunity. Scribe Bowditch, I trust you are well.
Now, I know over the last week I have done longer streams. I might have to wrap this one up early. I know it's not, like, it's only been 3 hours. I don't know if I'm getting sick with something, I'm not too sure, but it's got a little bit of pain in my chest. It's kind of distracting me a bit tonight.
A few of the parts I need were lost in the recent inventory.
So I'll wrap up here, unfortunately. I apologize. I did actually want to go longer, especially since I did miss out on, yeah, the Friday stream. This is actually a little bit worrisome whenever I get weird pains. But we shall raid the mailman. They used to play a lot of Fallout New Vegas. They're currently playing through some Skyrim. The real reason Dagger doesn't have a dad because he is swordsman helping someone become king of the pirates. That was on Mailman stream. It popped up and I can see his chat. I'm like, there's a very weird thing to say. Anyway, we're going to raid him. Thank you all so much for coming on by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately my head's just there. Do take care of yourselves. I'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be likely playing some Monster Hunter Stories. So hopefully see you then. Do take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. This is Nick signing on out.
Never I will shit on them.